Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE hasn't been the same since Roman Reigns disappeared from TV shortly after WrestleMania 41. His frenemy, Seth Rollins, recently shared some bad news about the OTC. The visionary has become a force to be reckoned with since forming a powerful alliance with Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. After stealing Reigns' Wiseman at WrestleMania 41, Rollins brutalized his former Shield brother on the April 21 edition of WWE RAW. Newly formed faction has since made the lives of Sami Zayn and CM Punk a living hell, costing them the opportunity to make it to Money in the Bank. During the go-home episode of WWE Raw before Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins and his stablemates stood tall over Punk, Zayn, and Jey Uso after a post-match attack. After the show went off the air, Rollins cut a scathing promo on Oklahoma fans for singing his song. He boasted about putting down the fan favorites, and when the fans erupted with the OTC chants, Rollins said Reigns is gone for good after what he did to him several weeks ago. Seth Rollins will be one of the participants in the six-man ladder match at the WWE Money in the Bank Premium Live event on June 7. He will join 5 other stars, including LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, El Grande Americano, Penta, and Andrade in the battle to capture the MITB briefcase. With Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed likely to be lurking around, the visionary will be heavily favored to become a 2-time Mr. Money in the Bank. Could a returning Roman Reigns spoil Seth Rollins' plans this weekend? Only time will tell. In what could go down as one of the most monumental moments in WWE history, a wave of uncertainty, emotion, and finality has engulfed the wrestling world after a cryptic but powerful message: "He's gone." These were the exact words uttered by one of Roman Reigns' closest real-life friends, sparking wild speculation, and perhaps confirmation, that the tribal chief has stepped away from WWE indefinitely, if not for good. Roman Reigns, whose real name is Liti Joseph Anoa'i, has been the undisputed face of WWE for the better part of the last 4 years, especially since adopting his head-of-the-table persona. His character evolution, dominance as undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and alignment with the bloodline transformed him from a polarizing figure into one of the most captivating and must-see performers in all of professional wrestling. But now, that reign, both literal and figurative, appears to have come to an end. He's gone. The message that shook the industry. The revelation came during a private conversation captured behind the scenes at a recent WWE event, and later confirmed by WWE personnel familiar with the situation. Roman Reigns' longtime friend, former WWE and current AEW star Dean Ambrose, now known as Jon Moxley, was overheard telling someone, "He's gone. For real this time." Moxley and Reigns, both members of the iconic Shield faction alongside Seth Rollins, shared a bond beyond the ring. For Moxley to make such a statement with solemn clarity hit differently. Insiders say Moxley was not being cryptic or hyping up a return. His tone wasn't promotional, it was genuine. "He's not coming back anytime soon," another backstage source said. If Moxley's saying it, that's all we need to know. This isn't about storyline, this is life. WrestleMania 41, a quiet goodbye. Those watching closely at WrestleMania 41, where Reigns lost his undisputed WWE Universal Championship to Cody Rhodes, may have seen the writing on the wall. Reigns didn't speak after the match. There was no bloodline interference, no dramatic post-match angle, no symbolic closing image of a fallen king plotting revenge. Instead, Reigns simply laid in the ring, looking skyward before quietly walking up the ramp alone, a rare sight, as he's almost always flanked by Solo Sikoa or Paul Heyman. That night, the air was different. Roman looked different. He looked free. WrestleMania 41 was it, a close WWE source confirmed. That wasn't just the end of a title reign. That was the end of his era. Personal motivations and family first. While WWE has not issued an official statement regarding Reigns' status, multiple sources suggest that the reason behind the sudden departure is deeply personal and not unexpected. Roman has long spoken about wanting to step away while still on top, especially for the sake of his health and family. As a leukemia survivor, Reigns has always approached his career with cautious optimism. He returned in 2020 after taking time off due to COVID concerns, and that return led to arguably the greatest run of his career. But even then, he acknowledged he was wrestling with borrowed time. He's been telling people behind the scenes since last year, "When I drop the title, I'll probably disappear for a long time. Maybe forever," said one WWE veteran. People didn't take it seriously until now. Reigns is also a father of 5, including 2 sets of twins, and has often hinted that family life is his true purpose. In an earlier interview, he admitted, "My kids don't know what it's like to have me home for more than a week at a time. They deserve that. Now they might finally be getting it." The bloodline without the head of the table. Roman Reigns' departure leaves the bloodline storyline in limbo, or, perhaps, forces its most dramatic evolution yet. With Solo Sikoa now positioning himself as a cold, calculating force and Jacob Fatu rumored to be entering the fray, the faction has the potential to continue, just in a new direction. However, backstage sources claim WWE is intentionally shifting focus from the bloodline as a Roman-led faction to a new era. The Island of Savagery, helmed by Solo, with Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga taking on more prominent roles. One WWE writer admitted, "The bloodline is being reimagined now. It won't be the same without Roman, but it doesn't have to be. The war continues, the family remains, but the king has left the throne." Paul Heyman reacts, cryptically of course. Not one to confirm or deny outright, Paul Heyman was asked about Roman Reigns' future during a brief media appearance after WrestleMania. His response: "WWE has always been a place where legends rise, and sometimes vanish like whispers in the wind. Roman Reigns is not just a legend, he is the myth, and myths don't retire. They echo." Heyman then walked away without taking any follow-up questions. It was the most Heyman way to say nothing and everything at once. What this means for WWE and wrestling as a whole. Roman Reigns' departure is not just the loss of a major superstar. It's the loss of WWE's linchpin. For years, Reigns has been the focal point around which all storylines pivoted. His feuds with Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, and his own family members elevated the WWE product to cinematic heights. With Roman gone, there's a creative vacuum to fill. Some see it as an opportunity. "This is WWE's chance to truly turn the page," one producer noted. Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes. This is the time for the new generation to take the wheel without constantly orbiting Roman. AEW fans have already begun speculating if Reigns could make the jump, but insiders have shut that down entirely. "He's not going to AEW," Moxley reportedly said. "This isn't about wrestling. This is about being done." Is there a chance he'll return? The million-dollar question: is this retirement or just a sabbatical? Those who know Reigns best say it's not so simple. Roman doesn't do half measures, a friend close to the Inoue family said. If he says he's done, he means it. But who's to say 5 years down the line, if the right story is there, and his kids are grown, he doesn't walk back in like a storm? Triple H, who has managed creative for the past few years, also commented on the matter in a backstage meeting, allegedly telling the team, "If that was Roman's last match, then we witnessed something special. If he ever comes back, he'll do it on his terms. Until then, let's honor what he gave us." Social media goes into meltdown. As soon as the "he's gone" comment surfaced, social media exploded. #ThankYouRoman trended globally within hours. WWE fans, past and present stars, And even Hollywood actors pay tribute to the man who helped redefine this generation of wrestling. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson posted, "There's no bloodline without Roman, no story, no greatness, you built it. You ran it. You are it. Enjoy your time, you earned every second." Seth Rollins shared a simple picture of the two embracing after their final Shield reunion, captioned, "Brother. Always." Even John Cena, often seen as Reigns' greatest measuring stick, posted, "Roman Reigns didn't just carry the torch, he built the damn fire. Thank you, champ." The last words we may hear, for now. Roman Reigns hasn't posted anything directly related to his potential departure. His last tweet was a cryptic one posted just after WrestleMania. "Every empire ends. But the legacy is forever. Believe that." It's the kind of message that leaves fans hoping it's not truly the end, but also respecting that it might be. Conclusion: a void only time can fill. If Roman Reigns is truly done with WWE, it marks the end of an era that changed the face of professional wrestling. He wasn't always cheered, he wasn't always liked, but he was always there, a fixture, a force, a phenomenon. To walk away while still on top, that's not weakness, that's power, that's grace, that's Roman Reigns. He came, he saw, he conquered. And now, maybe, just maybe, he's gone. Believe that. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.